Welcome and what is up there, everybody? This is Casper Trader back here with another video today. It has been a long time since I've last seen you all. It's great to see you guys again. I really apologize for not making videos in the last few weeks. It has gone crazy with the other stuff that I'm doing on the side, but all good now. We're going back to weekly videos, weekly updates, and I'm super excited to show you guys how our portfolio has performed over the last few weeks. It's currently week 13 of our challenge of growing $2,000 up to $100,000 as fast as possible. So I'll show you guys how our portfolio has been performing. Hint, hint, it's been doing really well. And I'll show you guys the stocks that I'm currently holding. I did buy a few new stocks, so I'm going to go over the portfolio right now, what it's looking like, and this new strategy that I'm looking to implement to start adding more money into my portfolio. And it's going to be a little bit interesting. It might be a really good strategy, might not really be good, but I think it just simply can't go wrong. So if you're looking for something that's moderately safe and I said that so weirdly, but moderately safe, then I definitely recommend the strategy I'm going to be talking about near the end of the video. Alright guys, so if we take a look at our portfolio, we're currently at around $4,750. We're up around $87 today. In the last week, we are up around 4.34%. That's around $200. In the last month, we're up $450, so 10.5%. That is some mad money. And in the last 3 months, we're up around $600, which is around 14% of our portfolio. In the last year, we're actually up, which has been a really long time since we've been up in the last year. But that's some good news. So we're only up around 2%, but it's always something. And then if we look at our all-time history, since we started around October 2018, we are unfortunately still down around $600, but I'm not worrying, I'm not sweating about that. I'm just going to hold the stocks that I'm holding right now. They're going to go up in value. I'm going to add more money to my portfolio. I'm just going to slowly grow my portfolio over time with long-term investing. There's no huge reason why I want to make it back right now. So I'm just taking it slow because that's usually how you're able to make money in the stock market. As Warren Buffett has said, the stock market's a tool from transferring money from the impatient to the patient, which I can agree a lot on, not 100%, because there's some like day traders and stuff that make good money, but the majority of people, for a majority of people, that's a good rule to stand by. Alright guys, so going over our portfolio, we are currently holding 1% of a VOO share, so that's pretty nice. We have Apple right here with 1.01 shares or something because their dividend got reinvested. We're actually up a decent amount on Apple. We're up 60% or $125. I think this is our biggest portfolio gainer, and I'm just planning to just hold this share. I'm not looking to buy more. I like the price it's at right now, but I don't really see a need to buy more of it. We got Facebook. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Facebook, and I was talking about this stock back when it dropped like to $180, $190 mark. And look at that, it has recovered like crazy. It's at around $230 right now. We're up around 17%. Oh, we actually just crossed the $100 mark that we've made on it, and we've got down below that now. But if we take a look, we are up a decent amount on the stocks that we're holding in our portfolio. So that's Facebook stock for you guys, and we got some Microsoft. And I'm just going to quickly go over these stocks. I'm not going to click on every one because that might be a little boring. I'm just going to go over the stocks that we've either made a lot of money on or lost a lot of money on. The rest I'll just mention. So we got Microsoft, which we also did make a decent return on. Unfortunately, I did not buy more of this stock, but hey, I can't complain about the 25% return and around $38 made. This is a stock that I might be looking to buy some more shares of. We got Next Era Energy. This one is one that I've been a fan of for a really long time. We're up around 8% on it, around $40, so that's nice. I don't know if I'll buy more shares of this. Probably not. But we got some Skyworks. This one I've been holding for a long time without any good returns. But finally, if we take a look at the last month, you can see that it's been going crazy. It's up 30% in the last month. So Skyworks sure is treating us well. We're up around 14% or $20. We got a dividend that's going to be reinvested back in, so that's awesome to hear. Let's go back into our portfolio, and we got Uber. Uber's also doing well, but we don't have that much money invested, so I'm not going to click on it. We got some AMD, which is also doing phenomenal. I think we're up like 35% on that. We got Procter Gamble. I think this was one of the ones that we're actually losing money on, I think we lost like 1 or 2% on it, but we made it back with dividends, so that's not a worry. And we have AT&T. Love this stock. Just want those dividends reinvested back into my holdings of it. We have Good, which is also reinvesting monthly dividends. PSEC. These are two monthly dividend paying stocks that are more sketchy on the sketchy side, but I just hold them kind of for fun. We got Main Street Capital, which is a REIT, pays out monthly as well. ARR REIT pays out monthly. And now we got the fractional shares that we're holding, which we have right here. Visa right here. I love this stock. We're actually up a decent amount on this, 23%. Fortunately, we didn't buy more, but hey, I can't complain. At least we got our toes wet in it. So we're up a decent amount on Visa. And then I'm just going to go over the rest of these because we're not doing too well. I think I checked Bank of America yesterday and we were up like 11% on it. So today it's going to be near like 15%. We're up a really good amount on Tesla as well. JP Morgan doing really well. Carnival Cruise today is killing it. They're up around 19%. We're up 83% on our position. That is crazy. I didn't even know we were up that much. Oh, wow. That is insane. Our average buy-in was, let's see, $12. And now it's at $22. So we've almost doubled our money. That's crazy to see. What I'm going to be doing with the stock is if I see it dip down like a decent amount like it did here, where it dips down like, I don't know, $2-3 per share, I might buy in a little bit more of it, but nothing huge, because it's still one of those riskier stocks. We got Amazon, which is obviously doing well. Delta Airlines, we're doing all right on that. Twitter, ACN, LYV, and Coca-Cola. So these are stocks that we're holding. I might be looking to buy some Coca-Cola because it hasn't recovered nearly as much as the majority of the stock market. If we take a look at this chart, it's at $50 per share, and before the whole crash, it was at around 60. So still has some margin to recover, and I might be looking to buy a few shares of this just for dividends and just to get that cash flow. So that's basically our plans with the current stocks that we're holding. Now we're going to move on. We're going to transition into the new strategy that I'm looking to implement. So I'm going to be doing what I normally did, which is basically if I see a good opportunity to buy a stock at a certain price, I'll just take as much money as I want from my cash balance and just dump it in. Let's say I see a really good buying opportunity on Carnival Cruise. I'll take like $100 from my portfolio and invest it into that, no problem. But what I want to do to start building my portfolio up consistently, and once we already use up our cash balance, I'm going to deposit some more money in it as well. But I'm not really a fan of where the stock market's at right now. I feel like it's a little overvalued. It's been climbing up a little too fast for my taste. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be, maybe it's not, but I wasn't really a huge fan of this huge gain recently. So the reason for me not investing was basically because I felt like it was overvalued. But guess what? It's not. I mean, maybe it's still overvalued, but it just keeps climbing up and up and up. Just a side note, probably this is how usually investing goes. If you wait to invest, you keep waiting, a few weeks, a few months, and it just keeps going up, and you decide to invest on a random day a decent amount of money, I guarantee you that it's gonna fall. No, that's not always true, but that's just usually how some investors feel, because oftentimes that happens where you're waiting to buy into a stock, you finally find a spot that you want to buy it in, or you finally get into that FOMO and you buy it, and it goes down that day or the next few months. So all I'm going to do, just not to get stuck in that trap, and I just slowly want to start averaging in, is if there's a green day on BOO, which is basically the overall stock market, if there's a green day on it, I will invest $3 into BOO, which I could do with the fractional shares. For those who don't know, Robinhood is a fractional shares feature where you can basically buy a certain dollar amount of any stock you'd like. And if there is a red day, no matter how small or how big the red day is, I'm going to put $5 into Vanguard. S&P 500 ETF, so VOO. So that's basically my plan, just to start averaging into a nice position on Vanguard. Like I said before, I'm going to still put money into stocks that I see value in later on in the future. But right now, this is what I'm doing just to build my portfolio up, just to get some more money averaged into the stock market. And I don't care if the stock market's going to dip down even more. If it starts crashing back down, I'll just keep putting 5 in, and we'll just see how that goes. So that is basically my new plan with the stock market. Just a new thing I want to try out at least for a month and see how that goes, see what kind of position we can build in to VOO, and I'm just super excited to see how that goes. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.